In an ancient monastery, high in the mist-covered mountains, the young monk Kavi accepted the teachings of Buddhism. One day, his wise mentor, Master Jain, gave him a shell engraved with 5 situations where silence speaks louder than words. As Kavi was meditating in the peaceful garden, a sad villager approached. Without uttering a single word, Kavi clasped his hands in sympathy and shared the burden of grief. A villager found peace in the unspoken connection. A fierce fight took place in the crowded market. Kavi observed quietly, letting the turbulent waves of emotion subside. His calm presence diffused the tension, and the disputants reached an agreement without verbal intervention. When faced with a jealous rival looking for a fight, Kavi kept his silence. The lack of reaction disarmed the aggressor and revealed the futility of hostilities. Confused by the calm response, the rival finally sought a compromise. In celebration of the joy of the happy child, he gave Kavi a colorful flower. Kavi gave a soft smile instead of verbal thanks. In the silent exchange, the child understood intimacy and felt a deep connection beyond words. As Kavi grew wiser, he faced a moment of personal triumph. Instead of bragging about his accomplishments, he humbly acknowledged the support of those around him with a humble nod, letting his deeds speak louder than his praise. In these moments of silence, Kavi embodied the essence of Buddhist teachings and walked through the tableau of life with a deep understanding that is sometimes the most powerful unspoken language. One foggy morning, Master Jin called Kawai into the sacred hall of the monastery, where an ancient relic called the Silent Bell was located. Legend says that the bell has the power to amplify the energy of silence and convey a message to the world. Master Jin entrusted Kawi with the responsibility of sounding the silent bell during the once-in-a-generation celestial alignment. The goal was to send a collective wave of peace and compassion to the world. As Kavi stood before the silent bell, the entire monastery fell into silent anticipation. Taking a deep breath, Kavi rang the bell, releasing vibrations that echoed far beyond the mist-covered mountains. The echo of silence moved through the valleys and forests and touched the hearts of beings across the land. Afterward, stories spread of miraculous events, conflicts averted, hearts healed, and a new harmony engulfed communities. However, Kavi remained humble, knowing that true power lay not in the bell itself, but in the shared silence of countless souls. As the seasons passed, Kavi continued to walk the path of enlightenment, sharing the teachings of silence with those seeking wisdom. The monastery became a haven where seekers from distant lands gathered to learn the art of silent communication, and Kavi's reputation as a master of silent bells spread far and wide. In the last days of his life, Kavi chose to climb a solitary peak surrounded by an ever-present fog. As he closed his eyes in meditation, the silent bell tolled for the last time, its voice one with the eternal silence of the mountains. Kavi's legacy is not only in the monastery, but in the hearts of those who have learned that in silence can be found the deep language of unity and peace. The mist-shrouded mountains stood as guardians of this timeless wisdom, echoing the teachings of the young monk who once embraced the power of the unspoken